Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm right in my hands is Wolverine Snikt from Tsutomu Nihei with coloring by Guru-eFX, lettered by Cory Petit. So I guess this was like released as individual chapters, and this collects those chapters in one graphic novel. And I say graphic novel instead of manga because it is put together just like a Western comic book. It's not like a manga. And how you'd read it's just a normal Western comic. So the story itself, it's interesting. So Wolverine is sent to the future to basically go defeat these evil beings that feel like a kind of a riff on T2 Terminators. And that's kind of the gist of it. It really is the gist of it. You don't really get to know the characters all that well. It's just kind of, you know, how things happen are kind of laid out, but it's told in kind of these general, broad strokes. The art for me is not a style I necessarily dig. So overall, to me, this is just a very blah read. You know, it doesn't have the excitement and the interesting aspects to it that I would hope something like a manga creator would bring to Wolverine. Yeah, it's just, it's okay. Like, you know, it's definitely a different style. It's definitely a different look. But that's not necessarily, like, things that are totally, you know, totally selling point. It's all okay. Like, it's interesting, but at the same time, it's not anything that, like, really blows me away. You know, it'd be one thing if it really goes like hardcore into horror, or if it really kind of leaned into like manga roots, but it doesn't. It feels just like there was another release that was Viz, that was Marvel, where it felt like a manga creator was trying to do Western comics as opposed to just bringing their style, using their style and just telling a story with Marvel characters, and that's kind of what this feels like to me. It doesn't really stand out at all. It is. Now, interesting enough, there is in the back pencils of the art, and I actually think the pencils look cooler than the colorized versions. And it's not a Guru-eFX. I just think there's something about the pencils that just work, I think, a lot better for the style, and actually makes me feel a bit more, you know, pulls me in a bit more. So while interesting, I don't think it's quite worth it. You know, we just did out Spider-Man, what is it, Spider-Man Red, whatever it was, really good, and I was hoping for, you know, the next to follow up and be like that, but it's not that. It just feels like a manga artist doing Western comics, and I don't know, it doesn't work. But still, if you're intrigued, if you like that art, you can go check it out, and it is in comic shops. We've got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell you if you're a shop near you, and if there's no shop, we do have some links where you can purchase. They're affiliate links, so we get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site, so thank you for that. And speaking of support, just watching our videos, you support us, so thank you as well. If you're into comics and manga, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.